The Haunted Mask 2, Chapter 6. What? What? Oh, wow, Chuck cried breathlessly, stepping up beside me. We both pressed our faces against the window glass and stared into total darkness. Is it closed? Chuck asked softly. Maybe it's just closed for the night. I uttered an unhappy sigh. No way, it's closed for good. The store is gone. Peering through the dust-smeared glass, I could see empty shelves and display racks inside. A tall metal shelf lay on its side across the center aisle. A trash basket overflowing with paper and empty soda cans stood on top of the counter. There's no out of business sign on the door, Chuck said. He's a good friend. He saw how disappointed I looked. He was just trying to stay hopeful. It's empty, I said. Totally cleaned out. It's not going to open again tomorrow. It'll open again tomorrow morning. Yeah, I guess you're right, Chuck muttered. And he slapped at my shoulder. Yo, snap out of it. You'll find a scare mask. Get some other store. I pushed away from the window. I wanted one like Carly Bass, I complained. You remember that mask. You remember those glowing eyes, right? And the way the mouth moved, the way it growled at us with those long dripping bangs. It was so gross, and it looked totally real, like a monster. They probably have masks like those at Kmart, Chuck said. Give me a break, I muttered. I kicked at a candy wrapper that blew across the sidewalk. A car rumbled slowly. Its headlights rolled over the front onto the store. Lights up the bare shelves, the empty decounters inside. We better get home, Chuck warned, pulling me away from the store. I'm not allowed to wander around town after dark. He said something else, but I didn't hear him. I was picturing Carly Bass' mask still on him. My disappointment. You don't understand how important this is to me. I interrupted. Those first graders are ruining my life. I have to pay them back this Halloween. I have to. They're not just first grade, she replied. No, they're not. They're monsters. They're vicious, man-eating monsters. Maybe we can make a scary mask, Chuck suggested. You know, one out of paper mache and stuff. I didn't even bother to answer him. Chuck is a good guy, but sometimes he has the dumbest ideas, even thought up by a human. I could just see Marina Rosen and Doc Benton when I popped out on Halloween. Oh, we're so scared. We're so scared. Paper mache. I'm hungry, Chuck grumbled. Come on, Z, let's get out of here. Yeah, okay, I agree. I started to follow him down the sidewalk, then stopped. Another car had turned onto the street. It was headlights rolled over a narrow alleyway beside the party store. Whoa, Chuck, look out! I grabbed the shoulder of his sweatshirt and spun him around. And look, I pointed into the alley. The door was open. Huh? What door? Door. I dragged Chuck into the alley. A large black trap door in the sidewalk had been lifted up. It caught the light from a street lamp onto the sidewalk. Chuck and I peered through the door. Steep concrete steps led down to the basement. The basement of the party store. Chuck turned to me, a confused expression on his face. So that it left the basement door open. So what? I grabbed the trap door and leaned over the steps, stepping in the dim light from the steep hallway. There are boxes down there, a whole bunch of cartons. Maybe he still didn't understand. Maybe the masks and costumes and party things are packed up in the cartons. Maybe the stuff hasn't been shipped away yet. Whoa, what are you talking about? Chuck demanded. You're not going down there, are you? You're not going to sneak down to that dark basement and try to steal a mask, are you? I didn't answer him. I was already halfway down the stairs. The end.